Hi, I'm Mitch Berzon, a personal injury and medical malpractice attorney practicing here on Long Island. Today I'd like to talk to you about a serious community-acquired infection that's been causing some concern and notoriety on the Princeton campus in southern New Jersey. This outbreak is such a near neighbor to New York and Long Island. It's something you should be aware of in order to protect you and your family. Meningitis, it's a scary term. It's a condition that occurs when the membranes lining the spinal cord and the brain become inflamed. Infections with other biological organisms are more common sources of meningitis, but they can be caused by certain medications, believe it or not. The cases in Princeton have been caused by a strain of the bacteria, also known as meningococcal bacteria. This bacteria is one of the most common sources of meningitis, but the particular strain of bacteria responsible for the infections at Princeton, type B meningococcal bacteria, is not as common as other types and can be more difficult to prepare for and certainly to treat. Cases of bacterial infection leading to meningitis can be fatal, and if the infection is not treated early, it can quickly become entrenched and take days or even weeks of hospitalization and treatment to cure. Because of the location of the infection and the inflammation, there's a serious risk of permanent brain damage and other chronic problems with the nervous system if treatment does not begin as soon as possible. This is why vaccines have been developed against the more common strains of meningitis-causing bacteria. And in fact, most students living in dorms, including the students at Princeton, are required to have this vaccine. The United States does not have an approved vaccine for the type B meningococcal bacteria. However, and because the infection can be spread easily through saliva, it is especially dangerous in crowded populations such as people living in and attending college. In order to avoid acquiring the infection, students at Princeton have been warned not to share any food, drink, utensils, or towels. Some students have even said that kissing is now, quote, against the rules, and they're not kidding. So far, the bacteria doesn't appear to have spread beyond the Princeton campus, but in cases of community-acquired infections such as these, it's important to know what to look for so you can seek medical treatment right away if you think you or a loved one has acquired a meningitis infection. Symptoms of meningitis can mimic that of the flu, with fever, disorientation, and body aches commonly reported. A stiff neck accompanying those other symptoms is definitely a cause to go see a doctor. The earlier a case of meningitis is identified, the sooner treatment can begin, and the better your prognosis is. This is definitely a situation in which it's better to be safe than sorry. Because the outbreak of meningitis at Princeton is a case of community-acquired infection, it's up to everybody's individual responsibility to prevent the spread of infection. There are cases in which an institution such as Princeton can be found liable for assisting in the spread of a community-acquired infection. However, a lack of proper sanitation procedures in common areas, for example, could be considered negligence in a court of law and require the institution to cover medical costs and other expenses related to the infection. In such cases, contacting an experienced medical malpractice attorney as soon as possible will help protect your rights. You can expect me or any one of my associates of the Berzon Law Group to be ready, willing, and able to answer any questions you may have about meningitis and about other community or hospital-acquired infections or any other legal questions you may have. Please give us a call at 631-265-6300 or visit our website at www.bsb-lawyers.com for more free information. We help people like you every day. That's why we're here. Thank you.